Live from the internet, it's Saturday night. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm so glad to have you all here and so glad that you may have found the channel for our first episode of this podcast. We want to go ahead and make this channel about discussing the amazing phenomenon of the meme boom stocks that have just plummeted all of us, into this new area of learning all about finances and investing. I think this is going to be a really great time, and thank you all so much for joining me. On the screen, you'll see the first article that I've chosen for this week titled Hedge Funds Rethink Tactics After $12 billion Hit from Meme Stock Army. An amazing title for an amazing time we're living in. This article describes losses of these hedge funds totaling $12 billion, the type of money that they were betting against to hope to earn if the companies closed that they were betting against, such as GameStop, AMC, theaters, Bed Bath & Beyond, retail stores. These were incredible numbers that we have coming in now to inform us about what's taken place over the last few months. Economic news. An important quote from this article I wanted to share is from an expert that says, quote, "The danger is you don't really know what stock the retail community is going to go after next." The person that said this is Amy Wu Silverman, equity derivative strategist at Royal Bank of Canada. She goes on to say, "There is not a stock that is safe," quotes. It has completely upended our markets, and we have had to make really dramatic changes to how we model things and how we manage risk. Retail investors chasing volatility has gotten to the point where you can't ignore it. Again, this is a great article. If you want to check it out, the link will be in the description. Here we've got another article discussing some similar things. Meme stock GME Wish give investors something to talk about. Another really positive name for the article, showing that we're going to more than likely see some serious growth this week coming up, whereas we may have seen some numbers down last week, but you already know what to do when that happens. You go ahead and buy the dip. That's our main motto. Anybody that's a part of this and that's researching this stuff, if you don't know, that's going to be your main go-to phrase. Anyway, the article discusses GameStop issued more than 5 million shares at $225 each within the last few days, which is phenomenal for people that have been following this. I mean, GameStop not long ago was having to buy its own shares to stay open. And so to see this development has really changed a lot for people who have had doubts about this general topic and that have been very hesitant to get involved. I think these type of headlines will really get engagement going, which is what is needed to get the value of these to go up. All right, finally, we've got an article titled Forget AMC and GameStop 10 New Stocks Reddit Wall Street is Buying. Just another example of how closely the media is paying attention to trends that were previously ignored from these communities and doubted and joked about. But here we are now. It's becoming a very serious subject, and some of these were very interesting. Some of the choices that were chosen as new stocks to watch out for, which actually are being discussed. I've seen these all being mentioned across Reddit. One in particular I wanted to mention. Feel free to read the article and look at the 10 that were discussed. But the one I would be more than likely to invest in is a company called Skills Incorporated, which is a publicly traded stock that is being discussed, all over the place, as I mentioned. But it's returned more than 93% of its profit to investors in the past year. And there's just numerous examples of good news about this one that would lead me to be very likely to invest. I encourage you all to check these articles out. Please give me a message if you have any questions. I think we're all in for a great time in these next couple weeks, and I'm just excited to see what's to come. Thank you all again. Have a good evening.